Hey guys, it's Kai from Millin Bros and welcome back to another F1 2020 video, but in today's video we are going to be commentating on the Sheesh Racing League race here at Austria. This is the halfway point of the season, race number 11. At the moment, Cole Burton and Maddie are on track, and so is Cameron. I think Maddie's actually doing a lap. Let's go on board. Yeah, he is. Now Maddie coming through, he will get a 104.895. And it seems as though he's going for another lap. I think. He must be. Yeah. And at the moment, yeah, he's the only driver on track. Actually, wait, no, I believe BFG is on track. He's on his out lap. But everyone else is in the pits other than those two. And also, Aiden will be joining me later in today's race. There's no way that, yeah. Wait, really? That wasn't, okay. I guess it's like real life, you can go out there, but, and now it's invalidated. Okay. Well, that sucks. Now you just gotta slow her down and go into the pits. And OJD is on his outlap as well. BFG is rounding the second last corner. And here he comes through the place where most laps will be invalidated. And BFG is in second at the moment with a 104.520. So here he comes to the first sector. And he does actually get a purple first sector. Good for him. And he will invalidate. Wait, what? Okay then. It was not an invalidation, I believe, because he slowed down. He didn't go on the gas at all, but that is definitely going to hurt his lap time by quite a large amount. Let's see. Actually, maybe it won't. Well, that's invalidated. Yeah. Wait, what? That was actually good. He made some gains on that lap. But now, this lap that he's on right now is also invalidated. So anyways, let's go check out with OJD, who is in fifth at the moment, with a 104.909. So everyone is quite close, besides C. Burton and Cameron at the moment, the two teammates.
I can't watch, I can't join.
What do you mean?
Spectator limit reached.
How many are in?
Should be only you spectating, I think.
Yeah, it's only me, I'm pretty sure.
It says spectator limit reached.
What can we do about that? And OJD gets second place.
Maybe you send me the invite, or do you know you can't, never mind.
No. Here, ask Cameron.
I'm honestly thinking what it is like if the same person invites like more than one person, they won't let them join. That's my only guess. Other than that, I don't really know what the thing would be. But yeah, I can't get in here. I've been busy trying to help my parents fix the computer for a little while there, but now that I just actually tried to get in, it won't let me.
Well, that sucks. Maybe maybe it's invalidated or something.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't have access to the Sheesh YouTube channel, so. so I don't know what to do.
Here, I'll message Cameron. Here, close your application, then join again. It's the only thing I could really think of. Oh my god, why is someone else spectating? Alright, so at the moment we are having some technical difficulties as for some reason someone else is spectating, so...
Are you live on your own channel?
Yeah.
Oh, hey there, Kai's channel. Millen Bros, I'm assuming?
Oh yeah, obviously.
It's on Millen Bros YouTube. It's F1 announcer. It's F1 2020 Sheesh Racing League announcer, Aiden Potty here. Pleased to meet you all.
Yeah. Yeah. They've met me before from the Sheesh on the Sheesh Racing League when I crashed at China. So wait, can you join now?
At the broadcast soon. Cameron just mentioned SharePlay. I don't know if I can SharePlay and broadcast at the same time. I feel like that probably isn't. Yeah, that probably isn't a thing. I doubt that you can SharePlay and.
Here, let's just try it.
I can hear, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Nope. Austria. Alright.
That's funny, Austria is also the weekly event. France was last week too, for everybody. Well, Cameron's trying to invite me, so hopefully this will work. Also,
all right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round 11 of the Sheesh Racing League in Austria. Round 11, I believe. You can say 12?
No, it's 11. It's 11.
Okay. Yeah. So round 11 here in Austria, Sheesh Racing League, and we only have 7 drivers today, and you're here with me is Wild Die 9, former driver in this league, and he will be announcing from now on. At least that's the plan. There's only 3 minutes left in qualifying. There were some technical difficulties going on, but we've got everything sorted out now. So here we go, and I'll let Kai do a little bit of talking here if he wants to, and then once they start loading into the actual race and we have downtime, I'll go through the standings with you guys.
So anyways,
so
right now
you want to take it away?
Yes, sir. At the moment, there are 3 people out on their out lap. Let's go with OJD because he is trying to get pole position. Well, everyone is. But he's coming around now, just starting his lap actually. As he invalidated the previous lap. So yeah, he is in second behind Cameron, so him and Cameron are quite a ways away from the rest of the field on qualifying pace. And he will get a purple first sector, that is OJD. So this probably his last chance, so he's got to make it count, because these softs will likely not last another try. Or he won't, he's got to save them for the race, especially.
And yeah, for sure, you don't want to burn out all your tires in qualifying and then be stuck with only a few for the actual race. And speaking of, we're a minute 50 away from the actual race, and as it stands right now, Cameron.
Oh, and he will. Oh no! OJD will
OJD
spin.
it there.
Oh, he invalidated and then spun. Oh, well, he's still in second at the moment, as it stands. Maddie's going for another lap. C. Burton right ahead of him. And C. Burton does not seem like he has that great of a pace here so far. So that's not too good for Racing Point, as him and Cameron are quite a ways away, almost a second and a half. I don't think Cole practiced too much for this race. Same with almost every other race. But he is still a great driver, and it shows as he is in second in the standings, I believe.
Well, if I understand correctly,
Cole
is confident in his ability on this track. I believe he said this is one of his best tracks, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe he's just not too worried about it, and he doesn't want to push it too hard, and he's just trying to save his tires for the race completely, and he's just not really too worried about where he starts off.
And Maddie will move up to third position, and he is still quite a ways away from the two up front, but he is on a podium position in qualifying. So, is anyone else out? OJD is invalid. He's still trying for another lap. Those poor soft tires, if he gets a fast lap with those, okay, no, he's pitting. Good for him. Cole Burton will be disqualified from the session for going the wrong way. As I assume he's not too happy.
Yeah, so we won't see him until the actual race then. He's only out of the qualifying.
I don't think it's going to count as time either.
No, that won't, I don't believe.
Okay,
but
so it says
other than that, it's only one place.
DS.
Doesn't affect his race too much.
Yeah, it says DSQ and it put him to the bottom, so I'm not sure.
And once Maddie and Gunslinger make their way around and cross the line here, we'll be heading into the race. So I'm going to take this time to go through these standings with you guys, as always, over on SheeshRacingLeague.com, where you can find everything you need to know about the Sheesh Racing League, including the driver and constructor standings, as well as past race results. You can also find a league rulebook and a place to contact the league owners if need be. So I'm going to go through the driver standings first, as usual. And in first place, we have C. Burton 91 with 148 points. Behind him is Cameron with 129 points. Then in third is Cam with 100 points. Fourth is Gunslinger, 85 points. Fifth is Luzi Loco, 80 points. Sixth is the Kid Zico with 79 points. Seventh is Maddie, 51 points. Eighth is BFG, 40 points. Ninth is OJD, 37 points. 10th is Smith, 34 points. 11th is Stigmatic Drip, 24 points. 13th is Slim Omnivore, 19 points. 14th is Mad Max with 16 points. 13th Mad Max, 14th GDB, 10 points. 15th is Nick Dini with 4 points. And then tied for him is 16th and 17th place Gerbs and T-Rex, both with 4 points as well. Down to the constructor standings, in first place is BWT Racing Point, consisting of C. Burton 91 and Cameron, 277 points. In second is Red Bull Racing, Cam M15 and Maddie, 151 points. In third is Mercedes, with Luzi and BFG, 120 points. In fourth is AlphaTauri with Gunslinger and Stigmatic Drip, 109 points. Fifth is the Haas F1 team with the kids Zico and Gerbs, 83 points. Sixth is Williams with Mad Max, 66 points. Seventh is McLaren, Simonvorst, and Smith, 53 points. Eighth is Alfa Romeo, OJD, and GDB, 35 points. And in ninth is T-Rex and Nick Dini for 4 points. And I'm not sure how accurate that sixth place one is because Wild Eye 9 is still included in it, and he's no longer racing. So I think his points are included in there. So actually, Williams is in ninth, and they would be in eighth. So we're here. This is just a formation lap, and I'm also just. So there goes Cam off the track.
Yeah,
okay, so we're in the formation lap, and I'm just gonna very quickly run through the grid. So in first is Cameron, who you just saw go off there, I think, unless that was Steve Burton. I believe that was Cameron. And it was. So yeah, in first is Cameron, and second is OJD, third is Maddie, fourth is BFG, fifth is Gunslinger, sixth is Cam, and seventh is C. Burton.
Yeah, I was right about that. Cole was his lap time didn't count, so he will start in last.
That's not always the most optimal place to start a race. However, I think, at least me personally, I would rather be in very last to start the race than somewhere in the middle. Because things can get kind of squirrely off the jump when you're in the middle and you're bunched up with all the other drivers.
Yeah, it's just more dangerous. Like in the back, you can just kind of wait for everyone to go through, and then you jump on any mistakes. That's what I try to do, if I'm in the back anyways.
Exactly. And then, of course, being up in first is the best scenario because you're ahead of everybody and you're in first. So there's never anything wrong with that.
Or just on the top, in the first grid. Just make sure your tires are warmed up enough so you don't go spinning into the wall, like I may or may not have done. Yeah, the brakes too. Yeah. Well, those get warmed up. It's not like pretty easily. Just one corner, hold one fast-paced corner, and they're good.
So everybody's made it around. They're just getting set up here, and the red lights are coming on. 1, 2,
5.
All 5 red lights on. And here we go. Round 11, Sheesh Racing League in Austria. We are underway. And
now it looks like Gunslinger smacked into the back of someone, so hopefully he doesn't have too much wing damage.
It looked like Gunslinger, Cam, and C. Burton, I think it was, all went kind of 3 wide into that first turn.
Yeah. And now BFG goes for a move on the outside, but spinning out is OJD. Sorry for cutting you off.
No worries. And I also saw C. Burton. He did something there. I'm not sure. He's almost sideways on the track. I'm not sure what happened to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is an eventful start. Nothing too major going on yet, which is kind of unusual. Usually there's some kind of drama, but doesn't seem to be this race. At least not yet, I mean.
Yeah.
Everyone's still kind of getting situated. I'm going to hop on down to OJD, I think, because he... a few of them are kind of close, but he's the closest, and then he loses it, and Maddie loses it completely. OJD just kind of lost a little bit of control, went wide, and then you just saw Gunslinger go wide as well. So a few things. Maddie lost control. OJD took a turn a little too wide, and then Gunslinger didn't let him pass, so there's still stuff going on here.
We're only on lap 2, right? It's not actually lap 3, is it? No.
Yeah, I think it's weird because technically it's their second lap, but the formation lap counts as one.
For the spectators? Or...
I'm not really sure how that works.
Oh, there, they fixed it.
In that regard, but okay, there it goes. Maybe it was just a glitch, but I think I've seen that before where the formation lap counts for a little while and then it'll change it back. I'm not really sure what that's about. I'm going to hop on down to Gunslinger, who's working on C. Burton big time. Only a 0.2 gap there, and Maddie isn't too far behind him, and C. Burton isn't too far behind OJD either. So we've got a big old battle going on with 2 guys for sure round of 3, Matt, like I said, Maddie's still close to Gunslinger.
Maddie is
OJD's
definitely
gaining
not
on
close.
Seaburton.
Yeah, Matt, I think that's just a glitch. Maddie is quite far away,
Oh,
actually.
yeah, his time's not moving, and he's nowhere to be found. Nobody's around him. Alright, so Gunslinger and Seaburton are battling then. And I just saw time got set there. I kind of missed it. It was 107 something, and I don't know who it belonged to.
I think it was likely Cameron.
Actually, I'm assuming he's up in first place there. It would be my best guess.
Now let's look at the tire strategies, or not strategies, but what people are on at the moment. So everyone is on 2-lap old softs, except for Cam M15, who did pit a bit early as something happened to him on first lap. And he is now on the medium tires, so his strategy may change. He might try to go medium and then to soft, or medium to hard, but I'd say medium to soft would be the smartest move for him there. No penalties yet, also.
No penalties, and everybody's actually kind of situated in where their spot. Cameron set another fastest lap at 106. Something I missed it because Gunslinger picked up a 3-second time penalty for multiple ones right after it.
Well, after I said there's no penalties, then there's a penalty.
You jinxed it. You jinxed it. It'll become a thing, the Wild Die 9 jinx.
Maybe.
And Maddie just picked up a 3-second one from multiple one, so I guess you did. I'm going to hop on up to OJD while everybody back there is getting their penalties. Because he is getting very close to BFG. He was right on his tail there. I switched to him, but now there's a safety car out, virtual safety car. So
for a second
I
thought OJD had an engine failure, but I don't even know if that's possible in these or not. But
so now
he slowed down.
This is going to give Cam and Maddie a chance to catch back up with the pack. The safety car.
Yeah, I think it's only a virtual, so they can't. I don't think it's a like full-on safety car. So everyone has to stay at a certain delta.
Yeah.
I think it's 40% speed or something.
Maybe I don't understand those rules fully yet.
Yeah.
All I know is it's still a bit of an advantage for them because the other guys aren't just kind of tearing the track up.
So yeah, everyone will
back a little bit, but
everyone will be staying still.
it will probably, if you look at Cam M15's time, you can see how much that's helping. You can see his dropping quite a bit here and there. And then Gunslinger's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. And Seaburton got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Man, I really did jinx everybody.
I guess so. But the safety car is gone, so I'm going to hop you back down to the TV part of OJD, who nearly hits the back of VFD.
I think he did, but it's not going to count it as it didn't give him a penalty. That's good for him, because normally that's 5 seconds.
Here for a second to see if he can, see if we can see any damage, if he had any wing damage from that.
Oh wait, it's back to green. Oh, I didn't know.
Doesn't look like it, so I'm not sure. Either he...
side by side.
From BFG. And that was unintentional. BFG was just holding his line, and OJD went a little off track and ended up hitting BFG's back right tire with his front left.
Oh, if you look behind him, Cole Burton is right there.
I was about to say, I just caught that. See, Burton's took advantage of that little mishap, and he's going to try and get past OJD.
And Cole is lagging a lot.
Yeah, it seems like it.
His internet is always one bar.
I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, Gunslinger had a time penalty, so he may serve it in there. I'm not sure. Actually, he had 2. He had a drive-through, and he had the 3 seconds.
That's not going to help this race. And Cole, double move.
He tried to go past BFG.
That was actually good
because of all the lag there.
Yeah, that was still a good move, I think. Yeah, he's right behind BFG now. OJD's on his back with the... And now Cole goes for a great move. He locks up a bit, and BFG will take the undercut. BFG almost does a Lewis Hamilton there. What I'm referring to is Lewis Hamilton knocked off Alexander Albon when Albon was going for a podium, and then Cole does knock off OJD. I don't know if that's a racing incident. Yeah, it's probably a racing. Oh, yep, he's letting him by. He let him by.
Well, I just missed it because I saw OJD pass Cole again, so I went to switch to Cole's view to see if he was going to pass OJD. Then all of a sudden, OJD was nowhere to be found. And when I switched back to him, he was in the gravel pit. So that confused me, threw me for a loop.
Yeah. at least Cole let him back by, so yeah, there'll be definitely no penalty or grid penalty for anything like that.
Well, as we know from a few weeks ago, well, Cameron 15 just took a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. He went way off the track. I think that was him that went off the track. I'm not sure who it is.
He's already lapped by Cameron. It has not been a good race. He's pit like 3 times. Anyway, let's check.
Anyway, what I was saying a few weeks ago, it's not always the best idea to make up for your own mistakes like that. Mind you, Cole did it right away, which is a little bit better. But sometimes it's just better to let the officials figure it out, because things can happen, and it can quickly lead to things getting heated between drivers. We're here in lap 7 of 36, and Cameron is leading the pack right now. BWT Racing Point is his team, and
so everyone has so many time penalties. Like
so
right after,
far,
like yeah,
continue.
The jinxing that I had is still going on. Right after I said no one had any penalties yet, which was going to be.
Just don't mention that Cameron doesn't have one yet, because we know what'll happen.
It was expected that everyone was going to get quite a few penalties, because the track limits, from what I heard from Cameron, are very strict at this track, whereas in real life they are actually quite lenient towards the driver's favor. They let them get away with quite a bit of stuff.
A lot of the times on tracks like that, the reason that it's so strict on the game is because if you put it too real, it'll be a ridiculous amount of leniency that our league owners just aren't a fan of.
There should be.
Gunslinger is getting close, and before I can even switch to him, he's passed Burton's in the gravel.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was too quick for me to catch, and
yeah, Burton's got a ton of wing damage. I can tell he's turning the car quite a bit, but nothing's happening. Yeah, he's gonna have to pit here.
On my screen, it's only the end plates that are off, but it isn't. No guarantee that that's what it is. Sometimes things are a little bit different, but he's gonna go into the pits regardless.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take this time while everybody's situated and distant from each other to shout out our socials. So, of course, we're right here on YouTube, Sheesh Racing League, but we are also over on Twitch, Sheesh Racing League, which we don't use too often, but we do use as a backup in case anything ever goes wrong here with YouTube. So that's always good to follow just in case. And we also have an Instagram page, Sheesh Racing League, or if you want to be more specific and make sure you find it, at Sheesh_F1_Racing League. And you can find that there. We post clips of incidents, wrecks, of Maddie getting 3-second time penalties for multiple warnings, and we post different stuff on there.
Yeah,
that you guys want to see
funny,
and everything else.
Like funny incidents, or just things that should be reviewed, mostly go on the Instagram page.
Exactly. Actually, what I was talking about earlier with the not always making up for your own mistakes isn't always the best idea. We had a situation like that a few weeks ago, and we actually posted that clip on the Instagram page. So make sure you go follow us over there as well.
Also, if you're really feeling up to it, you can go over and subscribe to Millan Bros. That is MILLANBROS on YouTube. I post lots of content from F1 to stop motions to Minecraft, hockey, to everything. Just a lot of stuff that me and my brother and I post on there. And so yeah, that I'm also streaming over there. But Aiden's commentaries, he streams more often than I do. We stream the same, but yours has been from a commentary perspective much more than mine has. So, yeah.
Well, we're hoping, the plan is for us just to be the dynamic duo here in the booth from now on. And since we're doing a bit of self promo, I guess you can follow me, Aiden Potty, over on Twitter at Aiden Potty. And I don't really use that account too much. I have a personal account that I won't shout out. But I do always tweet either at the race start or just a little while before the start, just to remind you guys that we're going live here on Sheesh Racing League. And Cameron finally picked up a 3-second time penalty, so now everybody on the track has one to their name. And Steve Burton set the fastest lap, 106.5 on softs. So I cut myself off there, but yes, at Aiden Potty on Twitter, and you will see just reminders of when we are going live. And some other things, I shout some people out every now and then, friends and whatnot, and sometimes you can see random stuff on there. But, you know, recently it's been focused around the Sheesh Racing League. This is my main gig now for announcing, and I love doing it. I love talking to you guys every week, and now I have a partner in crime, which just makes it even better.
Yeah. And also, Shumi will be here sometimes, and hopefully if all three of us are here, we can find a way to all be able to watch the race, whether I could do a share play with Aiden if that is even possible. I hope it is. If not, then I can just take the night off. But I'm like the number 3 commentator.
Well, we could always just have a rotation going, and one week the Shumi's here, it could be me and him. Next time he's here, it could be you and him, and we could just do it that way. There's multiple ways we can do it.
Well, you should do it every time, since you do it to the main channel,
well,
so me and Shumi
that would be,
more like
yeah,
guests.
that would be up to Cole, whether or not he wanted to give out the login information to either you or Shumi.
Yeah.
Because the last time I announced with Shumi, we were actually having a storm here where me and Wild Die are from, and my power went out a few times in the middle of the stream.
Yeah, I saw you kept leaving and joining again.
Yeah, that's what that was about. And BFG is getting close to Gunslinger. I'm going to hop on down to him. And, well, Wild Die 9 here, he already shouted out his YouTube, so I guess I'll call him his name from now on, Kai. So you can know him as Kai. And that's what I'll call you from now on, because that's more natural anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think you mind.
No, I don't
I
mind.
hope you don't mind.
No.
We'll edit it in post if you do. Man, so going out into the... I don't know if that would be considered a hairpin or not to turn there, going into Sector 2. BFG is hot on Gunslinger's tail. And BFG is on soft, so is Gunslinger. And BFG is gonna pass Gunslinger on the inside, take the lead. I'm not sure if, maybe Kai, if you want to check that, see whose tires are older, maybe it was just a...
yeah, BFG is on brand new tires. He did pit recently. I think he was in second before. And Gunslinger's on 12-lap old tires, so he'll be pitting quite soon. They're probably in the 40% wear, which is when you do start to lose quite a bit of traction.
Yeah, that is where that would, that explains why BFG was able to slip past him so easily and quickly.
Yeah. I assume Cameron and OJD are going to try to go for the soft medium because they're staying out on softs for so long. Cameron might have to pit now, as that was a huge lockup. That might give him a big flat spot. Which just means every time that you go for a corner on that side, so for him a right-handed corner, he may lock up again if he goes on the brakes. Just a lot easier than if you didn't have a flat spot. Yeah. And he is pitting now.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
OJD should be following behind with the pit stop.
So we'll see here, and he does. But down to BFG I'll go, I guess. He's the furthest one up on the track at the moment, since our 2 leaders are in the pits.
And they'll stay ahead.
I wonder if they will elect to serve their penalty.
Yeah,
now,
I think they did.
Well.
Wait, did
no, Cameron didn't. OJD's not out yet.
Wait, Cameron might have multiple.
Comes out and he's still in first.
Cameron might have multiple pits.
That's
penalties,
possible.
because then you only can take off one at a time.
Yeah, that's very possible. We'll see what OJD does.
Here, I'll go check in Race Director.
OJD still has penalties to his name as well.
Oh my god, it's a pretty long list. Not as bad as Monaco, but still.
And Cam M15 just got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as well, as we're talking about penalties.
I'll try to find. Yeah, it said the Cameron only has one so far. So, I don't know, maybe... I don't think you have the choice to take it off or not. Excuse me. Yeah, looking through, he only had one, so maybe it's just a glitch. Not sure. Still says that everyone has them. Here, wait, I don't know if there's a way to see how long... Okay, penalties. So yeah, Cameron still has 3 seconds. The highest is, tied with... The 2 Red Bulls are tied with 6 seconds. Everyone else has, 3.
Well, I'm going to turn your attention to C. Burton, who's very quickly gaining on Cameron 15. Trying to go up into 5th. And they're going to turn, and they're going down that long straight of Sector 1. Cole's on softs, Cam is on mediums. And Cole's going to have some trouble passing him. He's going to have to try and pass him on the outside. And that's not going to happen in the turn, at least. And they're basically side by side. Cole slightly has the edge there. And another turn that Cam M15 has the inside on, but C. Burton keeps his lead. This is close racing here.
Yeah, they're still side by side. It's great racing by the two drivers. And Cole will finally pull ahead. Gunslinger with another time penalty. 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Is anyone else close? Nope, no one else is even close to these guys. Or is close to each other.
Well, C. Burton's kind of gone like a shot. He's taken off on Cam. He's taking some space there, but Cam's pulling back on this straight. So I'll keep you guys watching. Then never mind. They get to the second straight there, and Cole just gone.
I don't think he got DRS there.
He might not have.
No.
So he gets a good gap on him, and then once he gets to the turn, Cam kind of catches himself up.
It's still at that 1 second. Also, I hate how through the backstretch for me, it's putting on the camera angle from their back tire for some reason.
Well, Cameron just hit the fastest lap with a 105.8 on mediums, on fresh mediums. That's what he put on in the pit. So you were right with the soft medium tire strategy there. And that's what Cameron is out now. And I'm gonna go back up to him since C. Burton's pulled away on Cam. And actually, speaking of pulled away, Matty is so far back that Cameron is about to pass him and pull away from him and lap him.
Again? He's already lapped. Or wait, no, I think he got unlapped. So yeah, he might lap him again. Yeah.
Well, we're exactly halfway through. 18 out of 36. We're exactly halfway through the race.
Oh, okay.
And there's been a few battles here and there. And right now, well, Cameron just lapped Matty, so that'll tell you how far apart people are at the moment. So Matty is 32 seconds behind.
Did you just spin
6th place.
No.
Cam is 3 seconds out of 5th. Cole is 4 seconds out of 4th. Gunslinger is 11 seconds out of 3rd. And Cole has picked up a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. OJD is 7 seconds out of 2nd.
What happened to Cole there?
And DFG is 10 seconds out of 1st.
I think Cole spun. Yeah,
he may have, because he gets passed there by Cam. I'm not sure how. And yeah, he almost lost it there again. And then he went 3 seconds for corner cutting. He needs to get those tires changed. Big time.
Yeah, they're only on 9 laps, but I think he also had major wing damage there.
Maybe that's what it was. I don't know, because he seemed to lose some grip there going to that. I think the reason he got that corner cutting is he kind of slid into the wall, trying to hit the pits, but that could have been the wing as well.
Yeah, he did change the wing. He probably lost it there, actually. And now he's going to be lapped by his teammate. That must be quite embarrassing for Cole. And then he'll spin out and almost lose his wing again. Well, that would have been awful. Now, oh, Matty's right on his tail, actually. The two lap cars racing with each other. And Cole dived to the inside, lock up a bit, but a great pass nonetheless. That was actually a great move. And Matty's back in 7th.
Well, Cole may not win this one, but he's determined to not lose it completely. And Gunslinger has picked up 3 seconds from the pole. Anyway, he's determined to not get last place, but as it would be said in Talladega Nights, if you're not first, you're last. So I don't really think as determined as... Well, there goes Matty into the wall! And that's the end of his race.
Oh my goodness, I did
Wow,
not see...
I happen to still be in the TV pod for that.
Oh, nice.
So you guys got a good view of that, but he's out of the race.
Yeah, I'm
So we're
gonna
down to 6, so Cole really got some work to do if he doesn't want to finish last now. And he's going into the pits again. My God.
No.
Sorry, that's Cameron. That's Cameron. Wrong, wrong VWT.
I'm also watching. Wait, what? He's getting slowed up by the safety car in the pits.
No way.
Oh my God. Oh no.
He is too. Wow, that's
Oh
something I've
my
never seen
God. I've never seen that before. Oh, that is unfortunate. Why is he switching tires?
Luckily for him, BFG and OJD are also...
And OJD just got speeding in the pit lane.
5-second penalty there.
Oh, I think since it's a safety car, Cameron just decided to pit, and he's still in first, so that was actually a smart move. But that could have been very bad if none of the others pit.
Gunslinger in the pits as well now, and Cameron is back out. So yeah, we've got an actual safety car after that crash by Matty, and he just lost it. Went all the way across the track, through the grass, and still had enough speed to hit the wall enough to knock his front right tire off. That was something.
Yeah, I'm about to watch it right now.
Cameron gets stuck behind the safety car in the pit lane. It's just... This race is going a little strange right now.
Oh yeah, he got in the graph. Oh man, how did... Okay, that was a bit exaggerated game to knock his tire off there. Like, he didn't have that much speed going into the wall.
Cameron almost goes past the safety car there. Got a little too carried away, I think.
Oh, that might mess it up. I think Matty was the first one in. He left. That might not be good, actually. Because I remember when I left, when I was the first one in, after a bad crash, I believe, at Azerbaijan. When I left, it messed everything up. So I hope it doesn't do that.
Yes, but I believe there were a few different host migrations that race. And then I think whoever was the host at the end of it left before the actual thing ended. And that's why it just kind of cut out. I'm not sure, though. Hopefully that doesn't affect anything.
Yeah. Well, they know how many points you're supposed to get for every finish anyways, so they can calculate it. Yeah. Also, as Aiden mentioned earlier, the point standings are on sheeshracingleague.com, and you can go check those out if you want to see the real standings.
Well, I bet you Cole's happy for this safety car because he's getting the chance to catch up here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He seems to be taking that to his advantage. He's trying to catch up very, very quickly. So this race will be back to... it'll be interesting after the safety car goes off, because everybody will be in a spot to battle. So more entertainment for you guys and more for me and Wild Die here, or me and Kai here. Now I'm programmed to say Wild Die. Me and Kai here are we'll have some more to commentate on for you guys. And that's a good thing if you guys. I'm sure you've realized that even during these somewhat monotonous moments, we found something to talk about, and that's a good thing about having two people you can bounce off each other.
Yeah.
So I know last race in France there was a lot of dead air.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're very famous, go down to the track and listen to the cars.
Of course. It's always the way to do it.
Yeah. When there's absolutely nothing to do, you might as well. Let's go on the TV pod and watch someone.
Speaking of these cars, they're, like I said, they're all close together now. We're in lap 22 of 36, and this safety car ever goes off.
Yeah, it's going off now. And we're green now.
And now we're green. So here we go. Back to some interesting racing here. And everybody's kind of tight on each other.
Cole with a
Burton
dive
passed
bomb.
Cam, Cam passed C. Burton.
But
I'm gonna go down to that because they just passed each other very quickly. Actually, I'm gonna go up to OJD, who is the closest one right now, and he's in a higher position there. So he's gonna try and pass BFG on the inside of that turn, forces BFG to the outside of the track, and does find his way around him. So he's up into second, BFG down to third.
He's on softs. I don't know why he went on softs. I don't know if he'll be able to finish the race on them or not. I don't think so. I'm not sure if that was the smartest move by BFG there. OJD. I'm sorry. And then he gets a 3-second time penalty. Okay, yeah. What are the penalties now? Oh my, OJD is 11 seconds, so...
I'm just gonna touch on C. Burton here for a moment. He, if I'm not mistaken, he was in the pits shortly before that safety car.
Yeah.
So I think he's probably on some fresh tires and stuff. So he might actually be able to get himself. He might actually be able to get himself up into a podium position by the end of this race.
Yeah. He's on the oldest. He's actually still on the oldest tires, 4 laps old, because everyone else pit. But him pitting before it gave him the chance to be able to get unlapped and catch up to the safety car. Well, everyone
takes that turn wide there and lets Cam go past him. He picks up a 3-second time penalty in the process. Trying to pass him on the inside now. Done it again. A little bit of a bump there, I believe. I'm going to go up to OJD very quickly because he's trying to pass Cameron. And he's on soft, Cameron's on mediums, and I don't know either of these tire sets are fresh or not. But
yeah, everyone's are fresh.
So OJD definitely has the advantage in with the softs.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, as long as Cameron doesn't get into too much penalty trouble, even if pretty much anyone passes him, he should still win. As he has unless it's BFG, because they both have 3-second time penalties, but everyone else's are 9 or over. So, and OJD will go to the outside. In Kimi Raikkonen's number 7 Alfa Romeo. He took the number after Kimi, I believe. Maybe it's just his favorite number, and Kimi happens to have it too. I don't know.
And yeah, they were really battling hard here, but both of them doing a good job from not having a collision. As I say that, Cameron almost comes down on OJD, but
yeah,
no harm, no foul, I guess, and they're still going. So thank you, Matty. I'm sure you're not too happy with the outcome of your race, but I must thank you for that safety car, because
yeah, you made everything interesting, because it was almost everything was about a 7-second gap. So everything's already a bit spread out now, actually already. So
well, it is and it's not. I mean, if you're comparing it to what it was earlier, very close to racing. And again, OJD wants that outside overtake, and that's just going to be hard to do. But he takes that turn really well to the inside, and yeah, that was something else. That was incredible.
Cameron might go. Cameron's going to go back at him on the inside, I'd say. Or no, maybe not. He might have tried for the inside.
Amazing racing by OJD. He took that outside turn, let Cameron go back out to the outside, because Cameron's following that racing line, and OJD knows that. He lets him go to that racing line, and then he pulls on the inside and gets right on past him, and that is incredible racing.
There's a yellow flag, I believe. Cole Burton and Cole will spin.
Something squirrely going on there. C. Burton's off the track.
Yeah, they both got in the gravel, and once your tires get full of that gravel dust, you have absolutely no traction. So, and now there is a 10-second gap. And Cole, it looks like he is going, I'm not sure what he's doing. Oh, okay, there he goes. He is pitting again. So, I'd say Cole will finish dead last, but I may be wrong. Actually, he could, Cam 15 is also pitting. I'm going to go back to on board with Cameron now, who is going for trying to pass OJD again. I'd say just as long as he does not get passed by anybody else, then he will be completely fine. It's BFG is behind him by about 5 seconds. So as long as BFG does not pass him, then he will win, as they both have the same amount of time penalties. Cameron with another one. Okay.
There it is.
That makes it interesting. Now he's got to get going. Yeah, he knows it.
Folks, we have discovered that there is now a new ritual here, the Kai McMillan Jinx.
Yep.
That's twice. At the beginning of the race, you mentioned penalties. Everybody seemed to get one right after. And then you just finished talking about how Cameron had only a 3-second time penalty, and right away he picks up another one.
That's questionable by OJD. Cameron definitely had the position, then you just knocked him out of contention for it. Oh, not contention.
Knocked him off the track, yeah. Literally.
But actually, it didn't slow him down at all, as he still gained about 7/10 through that corner, either way, on BFG.
I'm going to continue to watch this Cameron OJD battle for first. I'm keeping my eye on that timing between Gunslinger and BFG, because Gunslinger...
Here, I'll go watch that, you watch that. Well.
And who was that off the track? But Seabird 91 again.
I don't know, it's just...
This is just not his race.
Nope.
So what I said at the beginning, maybe I was mistaken, maybe this is one of his worst tracks, I don't recall, I don't know for sure. But if not, it's definitely his worst track today.
Yeah, he went off the track because he was about to get lapped, so yeah, still bad. And Cameron will actually get to the inside now of OJD, and Cameron gives him a bit of revenge, and he pushes him off the track, so no incidents there anymore. Nothing to have to look at after the race yet. But there could still be more incidents to come, that is for sure.
Unless a mistake is made either way here, or a pit happens, these two might battle to the bitter end.
It's OJD, so... Okay. Should I say anything about penalties again, or no?
I don't know, it might be too late. Might be like the shutout jinx in hockey, I already mentioned it now.
Yeah, probably. And there's Seabird 91 with another one. Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, that was Seabird and that one's bound to happen.
Yeah. And then
BFG.
Oh my god.
So there we go, BFG and Cameron being back even.
Yeah.
And I'm on board with Gunslinger at the moment, watching BFG, but now OGD is getting close to Cameron, so I might just be switching back and forth between these two here and there.
Yeah. This one's for the
lead. For a
lead,
second, Gunslinger was very close to BFG, and then OJD was very close to Cameron. And when I say very close, I mean side by side, almost bumping tires close.
OJD is very good at that move through that corner.
Yeah, OJD is just still going to be able to maintain the inside of that turn. Just stayed in front of Cameron just barely. This is
Burton's catching them.
Of side by side racing, and then there he goes. Cameron passed him again.
Cole was right behind him too.
Side by side racing here is what this is. Wow. And then, yeah, you see Burton very close there, but...
Yeah, he's
not
lapped.
much of a battle. Burton's actually in 6th place.
Yeah, he's lapped. And he has 15 seconds in time penalties. So at this point, he's just racing for pride. He wants to bring that racing point home with minimal damages. Just for pride. And Gunslinger with another time penalty. Yeah. I hope that the curse of time penalties for me is only at this track and not at any others.
But we'll see next week if you're here with us again, hopefully.
Man, OJD is so smooth at that move. That is amazing.
Yeah, that's the second time he's done it, and the second time he's done it to Cameron.
Yeah, it's not even joking. That's like a world-class move right there.
But I mean, at the same time, the way Cameron's taking that turn, there's not really much else he can do. Because if he tries to take the outside, then he's going to be forcing OJD off the track in dirty racing. So he kind of has to stay where he is going into the turn. But yeah, but still, that's not to take away from OJD, because that's an incredible move that he does twice.
Yeah, he's done it. I think, yeah, that was the third time her 4th or 5th time he's tried it, 3rd time he's pulled it off. I'm just watching from OJD's perspective, looking behind at Cameron. I don't know, I find it kind of cool. And OJD gets a 3-second time penalty. That might give Cameron even more confirmation. I don't know how that was a time penalty, to be honest. But that might give Cameron more of an edge, and he went for the inside, but he didn't take it. Maybe he'll get Cole to hit OJD off the track or something. I don't know.
Well, that would be illegal.
Yeah. And a great move by Cameron, who will then lock up. And OJD almost spins, and Cameron will now take the lead, but they're still side by side. OJD's trying to get the side draft a bit. Like, I don't know if is there one still in F1 like there is in NASCAR? Is the side draft still a thing?
I don't know.
You play NASCAR games, right?
Very briefly at a friend's house I have, yes.
Okay.
Not my style. And C. Burton just got a 30-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Mind you, he's been out of this race since very early on.
Yeah.
And we've only got 3 laps to go. This race has gone by fairly quickly, and
oh yeah, didn't even realize.
like I said, Cameron and OJD are in a battle to the bitter end, but OJD has more penalties to his name than Cameron does as of right now. Cameron only has 2 3-second time penalties. And little... No, not really. That's kind of just close racing there, and OJD again passed Cameron.
Yeah, OJD seems to really like that corner. Cameron likes this one quite a bit, actually. This is where he makes most of his moves.
And also back there, I haven't really been watching it much because these two up front have been close. But Gunslinger's been battling with BFG for a while and can't seem to get past him.
Oh yeah.
And then C. Burton's been close to OJD and Cameron for a while, but not on the leaderboards. They're not on the placement grid, I suppose, not the leaderboard. Physically close, but statistically not at all.
No.
And maybe he's staying here on purpose. He's just watching the show. Yeah. He's got some popcorn back there in that car, and he's just munching on it while he watches OJD and Cameron's battle.
Yeah.
Up close and personal. And we're going to that OJD corner again, I'll call it. And bump! And OJD spins out. And that is rough. And from what I saw there, that's really a racing incident, nothing Cameron could do, but that is really, really rough for OJD.
Well, that's going to put OJD technically in third because BFG is right behind him with only 6 seconds in time penalties, and OJD has 14, so that is not good for him.
And speaking of BFG, I'm gonna, now that battle's over with them, a tragic ending for OJD and Gunslinger, I'm gonna hop on board with him because he's still close to BFG and he's been close for a while. Which is actually weird because he's on hard and BFG is on mediums. And I'm not really sure how much of a difference there is as far as age on those.
Here, I can go check for you there. They're both the exact same. 12 laps.
Yeah, that's weird. That's odd that Gunslinger is able to keep up with BFG as much as he has.
Yeah.
But I really don't think, mind you, even if he does get past him, Gunslinger has a good amount of penalties to his name anyway. But I don't think he's going to be able to pass him.
Okay, Gunslinger has 12. He would have to pass him, and
there he goes.
And there goes his wing.
Well,
so
didn't knock his tire off. He's still gonna be able to finish the race. Mind you, there's only 2 laps left now anyway.
Yeah, I'd say he'll pit because here I believe he'll go into the gravel here. Watch.
Knocked his entire front wing off.
Oh yeah, see, all the grass. Close enough. Because he knocked the entire thing off. Here, I'm gonna go.
Well, up to Cameron we go for the last 2 laps, most likely. You see the 2 BWT Racing Point boys here are very close. And usually when you see this, it's because they're first and second. But
nope, not today.
A little different story today.
First and last.
And speaking of the laps time, we're into our last lap here. Round 11 of the Sheesh Racing League in Austria. 36 out of 36. This race has actually been a pretty interesting one from start to finish.
Yeah.
Between some drama at the beginning, and Matty wrecking, and staff putting everybody back close together. This has been a pretty good race. Mind you, some of these drivers may argue that. I don't think Matty or Cole would call it a very great race, or maybe not even OJD after what happened to him there a second ago. But from a viewer standpoint, from an announcer standpoint, this has been a very good race.
Mm-hmm. I'd say Cameron could take it, considering he didn't even think he was going to race today.
Yeah.
He told us in our F1 group chat that he wasn't racing, and now he's going to let Cole go by.
Crossing the checkered flag for first place.
Oh, it was so Cole could finish. That's smart.
And something happened with OJD. He just DNF'd at the very end.
Oh no!
Wow. I'd like to know what happened there, but there's no way for me to. There is no way for me to know.
I'm pretty sure he streams, or at least keeps perspectives of stuff. So maybe.
And Gunslinger didn't bother to hit the pits. He's still going without his wing there.
Oh
He
yeah.
didn't bother. Or
He's
so
gonna
close to the
finish.
end, I guess.
I think he's gonna finish third, with no wing.
He is. But what are the penalties going
it was
to
12,
for that?
12 and 9. So yeah. Cameron, how do you feel after that win?
Pretty good. I mean, I was in control the whole time.
Yeah, well, you led, I'm pretty sure, almost every single lap, so yeah.
I'm on board with Cole here. I'm trying to see if we see a wrecked car on the track somewhere. I'm not sure where
No.
OJD lost
It
it. I'm not sure
probably
where he
just
is.
No,
disappeared.
it was right here. He lost it, but it's already cleaned up. But
Ah.
it there.
And then Cole
Man,
Burton
that
got
was-
another 3-second time penalty. The more he goes to end the race.
What a way to
Well,
end
that's the way to
it.
do it.
Man, that was a good battle between me and OJD.
Yeah, that was. Man, he is good at turn 2.
And after
Oh, I
seeing
know, man.
that,
He was getting a
Steve
good.
Burton 91 gets the driver of the day. That's
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, he went up 2 places, that's why.
So there you go. First place is our guy here, Cameron.
Great way to end the race, Cole. It was brilliant.
In second, I see BFG, and in third, I believe that's Gunslinger, if I'm not mistaken.
Tough day there, Cam, or what?
So that'll do it for round 11 of the Sheesh Racing League in Austria. We will see you next Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, as always.
Okay, I seen the whole thing on in the mini map.
I can explain this to you right now if you really
Oh.
want me to.
What Aiden?
I spun, my wing came off. I still had a bunch of speed, and then you went around my outside. My tires locked up because I had no wing, so I was obviously just going to go into the side of you. There's nothing I could. I hit.
Anyways, folks, after muting all of them, I hope you can't hear them. That is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys did all enjoy, and I will see you guys all later.